Good afternoon, everybody. Please be seated. My name is Pamela Woodburn, and I'm the chair of the university's governing body, the Court. On behalf of Queen Margaret University, it's my pleasure to welcome you here today to today's graduation ceremony. Dame Pruleith, who many of you will recognise, has been our Chancellor for the last 7 years. Sadly, her term of office is due to finish later this year. However, we are delighted that she can officiate today, so can you please join me in welcoming Dame Pruleith.
Principal and Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, our soon-to-be new graduates. Well now, I'm a very old lady and it's high time I retired. So this will be the last time I have the honor of celebrating our graduates' achievements in this amazing hall. It's so good to see you all dressed up, relaxed and happy after years of hard graft, most of it working at home, online, and with all the anxieties that fell upon you in the COVID years. Thank God the last 2 years have seen the campus once more alive, humming with life. I do know what an effort it is to pull off a degree. I managed to flunk out of drama school, art school, architecture school, and a BA before I hit on the idea of being a cook, which didn't need an academic qualification. So I do congratulate you, and I hope you will agree with me that you would not be here if it had not been for the support and concern of your friends, family, tutors, professors, mentors, and everyone else who has helped you through lockdown and through the last 2 years. Now, I guess some of you have wondered what a cook with no academic qualifications, who eats cake on telly for a living, is doing as your Chancellor. Well, if you Google me, you'll find that I have managed to do a few things in my life other than eat cake. I've had a pretty good career as a businesswoman, a busy one as a food writer and journalist, an okay career as a novelist, and a successful one as a telepresenter. I've started and run a few charities, and I've sat on countless committees and boards. But why did I jump at the chance of being your Chancellor? Well, there were personal reasons. For a start, I'm in love with Scotland. My family on both sides came from Scotland. In my 20s, I nearly married a Scottish rugby player. Good thing I didn't. And 8 years ago, I did marry a guy born and bred in Scotland, in Edinburgh, in fact. The best catering contract my company ever landed was the Edinburgh International Conference Centre, which they still have. And my idea of heaven is standing in the Spey with a fishing rod in my hand. But there are more serious reasons for accepting the job as Chancellor. I particularly admire the way QMU has remained proud of its distant origins as a cooking school, Athol Crescent, the then famous Edinburgh College of Domestic Science. Because I truly believe that the practical and vocational skills are every bit as important as academic ones. I love the fact that QMU, on becoming a university, did not try to bury its vocational past in a rejection of the value of practical education. Instead, the then new university built on that vocational past with a balance between practical and academic and theoretical education, and devising degrees that fit students for the modern world. And I really like the QMU ethos, which I have always found respectful, polite, and driven. Tutors and professors work with students closely and individually, helping them study, but also developing their drive, resilience, creativity, and the empathy they will need if they are to succeed. You know, you can have the classiest degree in the world, but if you cannot get on with your fellows, or if you expect the world to come to you without you making an effort to woo it, that degree won't be much help. I'm really proud to be your Chancellor. QMU is a great university. I'd made a lot of false starts, as I told you, with 4 degree courses at Cape Town University and the Sorbonne in Paris, lasting about 4 months or 3 months in each before being flunked out. I was 21 before I discovered the joys of French cooking and really realized what I wanted to do. But those false starts were never a waste. They gave me a lasting love of the theatre, of art, of architecture, of literature, and of travel. I think the secret to being interested and interesting is to never be bored. Being bored is a cardinal sin in my book. Everything and everyone is interesting if you bother to find out what makes them tick. I once said to the late Prince Philip that it must be dreadfully boring watching all those tribal dances and touring endless factories. He said the trick was to take an interest. If you understand the origin of the dances and what the gestures mean, they become interesting. If you find out how the machinery works or the problems and opportunities for the manufacturer, a factory visit can be fascinating. And then you can do more than you think. If you have a very demanding job, another string to your bow will keep you sane. I know a top lawyer who has written a book of mathematical puzzles. I know an education bigwig who writes poetry, works for the Samaritans, and fosters refugee children. My interest in art led me to what is honestly my proudest achievement and nothing to do with my career. It was getting the huge empty plinth in Trafalgar Square used as an exhibition space for contemporary works of art. It took 5 years, and we had to get our plans passed by 13 committees: Georgian Society, Fine Art Commission, English Heritage, Westminster Planning, on and on and on. Now, the finest of artists get their works up there. Anthony Gormley, Anish Kapoor, Tracy Emin, they've all had their moment. My next recommendation is stickability. You have already shown yourselves wonderfully tenacious in getting your degrees. There must have been moments when you wanted to chuck it, but you didn't. With my poor record at university, I can only say respect. Almost nothing gets done and dusted which does not take some sustained effort. It's easy to start things, just hard to finish them. Easy to start a book, a war, a love affair, a baby, but writing the whole book, getting out of the war, sustaining that love affair, or loving that baby when he's a sulky teenager, it all needs stickability. I'm often asked what the secret of a successful career and a happy life is. Of course, there isn't one, but I attribute mine mainly to a lot of energy, real doggedness, and a can-do approach. If things go wrong, as they often have, and they often do, I don't think, what a disaster, and worry about it. I'm more inclined to look forwards and to think, okay, let's try something else. Or, damn it, that was a good idea, let's give it another crack. The trick is to look forwards, not backwards. You also need to be prepared to sell yourself. Be a good marketer, talk the talk if you like. I started out going around the tube as a chef for hire, cooking people's private dinner parties. The posh women I worked for mostly told their friends about me, and then I'd get more jobs through word of mouth. But one day I heard through the kitchen hatch, my employer, on being congratulated on the dinner, claiming that she had cooked the dinner herself. And I was tempted to chuck open the hatch, stick my head through, and tell them the truth. But I didn't think I'd get any more customers that way. So what I did was I remember that it was me that hung up all the coats of the guests in the hall. So I stuck one of my little business cards into every pocket in every coat that hung in the hall. And that's a kind of marketing, I guess. Most importantly, in life and in work, is to do the right thing. Those of you who have been studying what makes a business sustainable will not be surprised to hear me claim that the moral core, the ethical fiber of a company, has a lot to do with it. My company started rather haphazardly, but did eventually develop a kind of philosophy, if you like, or a set of principles, expressed by our motto, which was simply better, 2 words. By simple, we meant simple, honest, straightforward, no tricks. We did not squeeze our customers on price, and we paid them on time. We gave the service charge, all of it, to the staff, and we treated them like friends. We told the truth to our customers. If we got something wrong, we groveled. It's amazing how effective a tool the word sorry is. The better part of simply better means 3 things. Better than our competitors, obviously. Better than yesterday, which means we tried to improve matters all the time, tried to improve everything all the time. And better than our customers' expectations. If you do an outstanding job, they will tell the world. My last bit of homespun wisdom: never feel too grand to do the dirty jobs. When I started out, I had to scrub out the bins and clean my little van and gut the pheasants. But as the company grew, obviously I spent more time in the office and less time with a broom in my hands. But if I was out on a job, say at a wedding, I prided myself on being the last to leave, to help the guys take out the rubbish, load the van, sweep the floor. It stood me in good stead because our staff knew that I understood their jobs. So, after all this boasting, it's time for a confession. My generation has done little to solve the problems of this world. Indeed, many of the problems exist because we have failed miserably to tackle the challenges of global warming, of terrorism, and of corruption and greed. But problems are also opportunities, and your generation is the most powerful in history with the transformational impact of information technology and unbelievably fast-changing and powerful communications. This means that you need to be open to change, not frightened by it and not resentful of it, and accept, even welcome, the adjustments that you will have to make in your career, and embrace the inevitability of lifelong learning. You will find, I am sure, that even if, which is very unlikely, you were to work for the same organization for your whole career, you would need to retrain and keep retraining to keep up to speed. No one wants to be treated by a health professional who knows nothing of the latest research and progress in medicine, do we? It's a sobering thought that 40% of today's job titles were not around when I first went into business. Like risk assessor, environmental officer, political advisor, influencer, digital marketing manager, none of those existed. And as many have gone, like typist, milkman, lighthouse keeper, printer. And the process is accelerating. Train driver, taxi driver, and pilot are sure to go. And jobs like solicitor and tax advisor are being taken over by apps and algorithms that are better informed and more frequently updated than real lawyers or consultants. And herein lies a great opportunity. Bill Gates says it very well. Humanity's greatest advance is not in its discoveries, but in how they're applied to reduce inequity. Of course, your focus must rightly be on your own ambitions and goals, but you must also try to behave honestly and ethically and do your bit for people less well off than you. Finally, and it cannot be said too often, congratulations on your degrees. At QMU, we think the world of our students, and we are collectively so proud of you, today's graduates. You have made a brilliant start to the next stage of your life. I hope this is not the last we see of you, but many, many congratulations and very good fortune in the future. Thank you.
In the name and on behalf of the Senate, I have the privilege to present for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Alex McMahon. Today, we recognize the remarkable contribution that Professor Alex McMahon has made to the profession of nursing in Scotland. His leadership and innovation, which have left an indelible mark on our healthcare system, and his unwavering commitment to patient care. Up until a few months ago, Professor McMahon was Chief Nursing Officer for Scotland. During his tenure, he demonstrated a profound commitment to the nursing profession, championing the interests of healthcare workers and advocating for the highest standards of patient care. His leadership has been characterized by compassion, integrity, and a relentless pursuit of excellence during some of the most challenging times for our health service. First and foremost, Alex considers himself to be a nurse. You could say that being a nurse is part of his DNA. He is a nurse who has experienced many different areas of the profession and whose career has taken him to the highest levels of management and leadership, holding top governmental and executive board director positions in both the public and private sector. Over his near 40-year career, Alex has worked in clinical, managerial, strategic, policy and government roles in Scotland. But what was it that first attracted him to nursing as a young man? And what has fueled him to lead the profession through the significant economic and healthcare challenges of the last few decades? Alex grew up in Usher, North Lanarkshire, and studied at Usher High School. His ambition was to go to art school to train as a graphic designer. But when Glasgow School of Art failed to recognise his artistic talents, his school careers advisor, Miss Young, suggested he consider a career in nursing. While this was a complete curveball for Alex, he liked and respected her, and to humour her, he applied. Miss Young suggested nursing because she recognised in Alex his instinctive care for others, his desire to speak up for them, and to advocate for things that would make their lives better. Alex feels that this desire and his dogged determination have served him well throughout his career. Back then, as now, men made only up a small proportion of the nursing workforce. His dad used to tell people his son was a male nurse. So Miss Young steered him towards mental health nursing, an area that was regarded as more socially acceptable for men. So Alex began his nursing career in Usher, joining the Nursing and Midwifery Council Register as a mental health nurse, before also qualifying as an adult nurse. Working for NHS Lanarkshire, he held various nursing positions, staff nurse, charge nurse, and senior charge nurse, in both general, acute, and psychiatric settings. Recognised as a talented and driven healthcare professional, Alex's career progressed quickly. He moved to Edinburgh to work at the Royal College of Nursing, holding various development, advisory, and policy positions, and also in Edinburgh meeting his partner, David, before working for 4 years as Head of Government and Industry Affairs for AstraZeneca, one of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies. This was followed by roles with the Scottish Government, which allowed him to advise and collaborate with ministers and health boards to drive forward strategic improvements across mental health and learning disability services. A series of high-level strategic planning roles followed with NHS Lothian, where he has driven change and innovation across mental health and learning disability support, drug and alcohol treatment, cancer care and palliative care, as well as making great strides in enhancing patient safety. Indeed, infection prevention control has stood at the forefront of Alex's priorities. Through evidence-based practice, he has been relentless in fortifying our defences against infectious diseases, safeguarding lives, and promoting well-being for patients and staff alike. In his role as Executive Director Nursing, Midwifery and Allied Healthcare Professionals, Alex provided professional nursing leadership and advice to the board and the executive management team, and to nursing, midwifery and allied health professionals across Lothian. His name became synonymous with excellence, and in January 2021, while the healthcare system was still grappling with the monumental challenges of the pandemic, he was promoted to the top job, Chief Nursing Officer for Scotland. His new position saw him shoulder immense responsibility, overseeing 2/3 of the NHS Scotland workforce, with a portfolio encompassing nursing, midwifery, allied healthcare professionals and healthcare scientists. It was a role that demanded not only administrative acumen and tremendous people skills, but also a deep understanding of the human experience within healthcare. Alex is a bridge builder, seamlessly navigating the complex intersections of the NHS, private sector healthcare, government, and the Royal College of Nursing, commanding the confidence of ministers, civil servants, NHS board chairs and chief executives, as well as senior clinicians, frontline staff, patient groups, and the public. His collaborative spirit fosters partnerships that enhance patient outcomes and elevate the nursing profession. Alex retired this year from his position as Chief Nursing Officer for Scotland, but no sensible profession would want to lose someone of his calibre, and he has recently been appointed as Chair of the Independent Steering Group for the review of nursing and midwifery practice learning. This hugely important review has the potential to fundamentally change the way in which we develop and deliver our undergraduate nursing and midwifery programmes in the future. Furthermore, the Minister for Social Care and Wellbeing has just appointed him to chair the review of mental health nursing in Scotland. Alex is excited to take up both of these positions, believing that while the changes in nursing care over the course of his career have been phenomenal, there is still more to be done. And although he is at the end of his formal career, he sees opportunities to further influence safe, high-quality, person-centred care, particularly for those living with psychological conditions who have and continue to be marginalised in and by the wider community. Alex McMahon's journey has been one of dedication, compassion, and tireless advocacy for both patients and healthcare professionals. His leadership inspires us to reach higher, care deeper, and innovate fearlessly. His delivery of world-class, safe, and effective healthcare, his transformational leadership of the professions, and his ability to bridge professional sectors has helped bring healthcare professionals, education providers, government, and professional bodies on a collective journey towards a healthier Scotland. As an advocate of lifelong learning, education and mentorship lie at the heart of Alex's legacy. In his position as Honorary Professor at Queen Margaret University and the University of Stirling, he imparts his wisdom and passion to the next generation of nurses, nurturing compassionate caregivers who will shape the future of healthcare. Alex, you are indeed an inspiration to all our new healthcare graduates here today and to our wider student body. As a young nurse and throughout your career, you have never faltered in your drive to create positive change which improves the lives of healthcare professionals and patients, an attitude which aligns with the values of Queen Margaret University. This honorary award recognises your unwavering, continued commitment to patient care, your tireless advocacy for the nursing and midwifery profession, your ability to transform and deliver change under pressure, and your enduring legacy. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding leadership of the nursing workforce and enhancement of patient care in Scotland, I have much pleasure in inviting you to confer upon Professor McMahon the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
Thank you very much, Richard, for those really kind words. I almost didn't recognise myself in some of it. Makes me feel very old, actually, thinking back to 1983 when I studied as a student mental health. And when I qualified in 1986, I was told that I was the future of nursing and the health service in Scotland. Every cohort of nurses in particular were told that. But I will tell those of you who are nurses today that you are the future of nursing and the healthcare system in Scotland, indeed beyond. I just want to say thank you very much to the university for giving me this honour. It is hugely humbling, and I'm not sure I totally deserve it, but nonetheless I'm more than happy to accept it. And I'm really happy that I'm accepting it today in front of my mum and dad, and my sister, and my partner as well. I've had the privilege of working with this university for probably over 8 years now, and it's been fantastic, not just working with them in the nursing field, but also in the wider allied health and indeed the health science agendas as well. And that's why it's particularly nice to be here this afternoon to witness the graduation of the paramedic science students and the psychology students as well, and also those who are qualifying in sociology and education. For those in the health field, you are now going on to deliver care and treatment to people, as I've said, across Scotland and indeed further beyond. You will be there at the start of life, and you will be there at the end of life. You will respond to accidents and incidents that will happen in people's own homes, in their communities, and you will deliver a massive range of psychological therapies, the whole range and spectrum of conditions. My advice, for what it's worth, is this: choose to go where your heart takes you. Choose to go and work in the areas that have most interest to you. But most of all, enjoy everything that you do. The reality is, there is no wrong path. However, what I would request of all of you is this: that you use your education to continue to be curious and to be quizzing and questioning, and where you can and should influence professional practice, and if you have the opportunity to influence local or national policy as well, because you do that for those who will come after you. I never thought that when I was a student mental health nurse, that one day I would have had the opportunity to lead the then Scottish Government's review of mental health and developing the mental health strategy for Scotland. And if I hadn't done it, I think it would have been really remiss of me. But equally, it would have been a missed opportunity for the nursing profession. It was daunting, but it was a massive privilege and really humbling. But the reality is that not one individual can meet and deliver the care that individuals require. We do it as teams. So you will bring your skills, your knowledge, and your expertise to bear, and you will deliver the best care that you can. For those of you who are just graduating, the really hard work, unfortunately, just begins as my hard work ends. But the reality is, there's a whole world of opportunity out there that you should take and embrace. But I guess today is not for work, it's about celebration, and you all deserve to celebrate because you've worked incredibly hard to get here today. So I'd just like to end by saying thank you again to the university for this award and for the kind words again that have been said, and to wish you all good luck in your careers, and thank you.
In the name and on behalf of Senate, I have the honour to present for the honorary degree of Doctor of Education, Juliet Robertson. As Juliet is unable to be with us in this hall today, we were pleased to be able to conduct part of the degree conferment ceremony in the glorious and highly appropriate setting of the Howth within the outdoor education hub at the university campus. A short film will follow this laureation, in which Sir Paul Grice, Vice-Chancellor, will confer upon Juliet Robertson the degree of Doctor of Education, honoris causa. Juliet has recorded a response, which will be shared with us all. Throughout her career, Juliet has been one of Scotland's leading educators, specialising in outdoor learning and play. Her passion for nature has been lifelong, and her interest in working with children outdoors began in 1986 during a gap year from her environmental science degree. Before entering teaching, she was a self-employed archaeologist and a seasonal assistant countryside ranger. As a primary school teacher, Juliet continued to lead outdoor activities with children on a frequent basis. She took children for weekly visits to the local woods and instigated school ground development work. From 1998 to 2007, Juliet was a head teacher of 3 different schools, ranging in size from 6 to 270 pupils. In 2007, she founded Creative Star, an independent company providing training for educators and diverse outdoor learning opportunities for children across Scotland and beyond. Juliet has also written 2 highly influential books, Dirty Teaching and Messy Maths, which have both become standard texts for educators and core texts in our own undergraduate courses at QMU. These books are thoughtful and practical, with their boots firmly in the mud. They have given numerous teachers the confidence to take their teaching outdoors and encourage young people to engage with the natural world. Juliet led the development of the Forest Kindergarten qualification, which has become a green standard in the development of outdoor learning provision for early years in Scotland. This is one of many examples of the influence she has had at a national level, leading and supporting innovative outdoor projects and advocating for the importance of outdoor education. Her advice and counsel to government officials and ministers is always focused on enabling and encouraging those who work and care for children to get outside, even in the most urban spaces. She has helped influence policy and strategy within the Scottish Government, including the creation of the Loose Parts Play Toolkit, which remains a foundation for good practice today. Her influence extends beyond Scotland and the UK, having worked in Canada, Sweden, the Czech Republic, Australia, and Hong Kong. In 2004, she won a Developing Effective International Education Research Award for her report into sustainable development education in the Czech Republic. And in 2008, she was the recipient of a Winston Churchill Travelling Fellowship to study technologies outdoors. Juliet provided the initial training for the first outdoor nurseries in Lithuania and worked with universities and schools in Spain and Belgium. She has been an invited keynote speaker at conferences in Finland, Iceland, USA, and Canada. A key driver of Juliet's work is to enable all children and adults who care or work with them to have a positive and fun experience outdoors, in nature, no matter where they live. A child-led approach linked to respect for the child and the place where they play and learn is at the root of her practice and is grounded in the principles of children's rights and learning for sustainability. She is passionate about enabling schools, play organisations, and early years settings to provide quality outdoor learning and play opportunities for children and young people. People who have worked with Juliet talk of her generosity of spirit, her wisdom, gentle leadership, and intelligent counsel. Across Scotland, wherever there are people working in nature with children, whether it be a scrappy piece of urban land or a stunning area of forest, they are likely to be using principles and methodologies laid down by Juliet and will continue to do so for years to come. Chancellor, in recognition of the success she has had in building an impactful and inspiring career in education, I have great pleasure in inviting you to confer upon Juliet Robertson the honorary degree of Doctor of Education, honoris causa.
Thank you, Chancellor, and all at Queen Margaret University for conferring this honorary degree upon me. I feel privileged and wish to acknowledge the broad range of professionals with whom I have worked, as well as the thousands of children who continue to remind me daily of the joy of play. Just last week, I was volunteering with a primary 6th class. They were weeding a garden. When some of them discovered that a fireweed stem makes a mini javelin, you have never seen a bed become so weed-free so quickly. The plants were literally flying out of the ground. I am near my end of my time as an educator. My life's work has been about developing play and learning outdoors, encouraging everyone to enjoy the creativity, the awe and the wonder of the world beyond the walls of a traditional classroom. In my experience, it is a more effective and engaging way of enabling children to learn experientially. It is naturally interdisciplinary, and improved well-being is an almost effortless benefit. It is time for me to pass the baton to you, the graduates of 2024. Yet, what is a baton but a stick that began its life outdoors as part of a living tree, its role to help the tree grow and thrive as a haven, home, and habitats. It reminds all of us to be proud of and humbled by our own roots, communities, and places from where we have come. Whilst a baton has a specific purpose, as seen in a relay race, the beauty of a stick is that everybody can find and use one in any way. A stick invites us to be creative. We could whistle it into a formal sculpture. We can bend and flex it, use it up to prop up a top, direct an orchestra, or as even as an aid to dance and movement. We are only limited by our imagination. A stick affords possibilities if we give ourselves time to problem solve, to share ideas with others, to think critically, and, most importantly, to play. Finally, unlike a baton, there is no concern about the changeover and whether it is fumbled or dropped. Instead, the stick is an agent of change. As it decomposes, it breaks down what appears to be fixed. It transforms into new constituent parts, and thus change is a natural part of its life. Furthermore, the stick does not do this in isolation. It relies on a huge diversity of species and environmental factors within a woodland to rot. It creates the conditions for new life to emerge and facilitates a team to do this. Remember too that all this takes time. It cannot be and should not be a rushed process. The sticks are symbolic. We can learn so much from the life of a stick, and this is why I have to pass on a stick to you and not a baton. In a world where we face serious climate and environmental challenges, we need to think as well as act sustainably and in different ways. Thus, I wish you all a fantastic future, whatever that may be. Thank you.
Chancellor, in the name and on behalf of Senate, I have the honour to present for the award of degree of Master of Research, Patient-Centred Practice, Suzanne Beresford. For the award of Professional Graduate Diploma in Secondary Education, Business Education, Casey Marie Anthony. Rachel Boyle. Lucy Brown. Stephen Brown. Rakshana Nanamurali. Laura Gray. Jordan Hogg. Matthew Shaw. Nicola Stephen. For the award of Professional Graduate Diploma in Secondary Education, Home Economics, Gail Aitken. Shelby Bodley. Cara Fowles. Maya Hutchin. Evelyn King. Caroline Lamont. Rosalind Lewis. Callum Robertson. Elizabeth Thompson. For the award of Professional Graduate Diploma in Secondary Education, Religious, Moral and Philosophical Studies, Claire Lovett. Paulette Mill. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Childhood Practice, Sarah Keneally. Rosalind Mullen. Isa Spalding. Nicole Trench. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honour in Childhood Studies, Thomas Burns. Michelle Hurley. Eileen McCaskill. Justine McIver. Erin Petrie. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Childhood Studies, Elisa Curry. Emma Ellis. Amber Nisbet. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Education Studies, Sebastian Armstrong. Jenna Brown. Renata Chudzik. Risa Dag. Kirsten Devlin. Cara Ewing. Anna Gray. Georgina Grundy. Lisa Hewitson. Francesca Kane. Eve McDonald. Stephanie McLean. Sasha Macy. Neve McGinn. Rachel Meakin. Peyton Menmuir. Hannah Miller. Lucy Ross. Helen Skelton. Kimberly Stevenson. Amy Stewart. Brogan Walker. Shelby Walkinshaw. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Education Studies, Abby Blake. Latifa Johnson. Quinn Patterson. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Education Studies, Primary, Hope Aitken. Jodie Aitken. Megan Anderson. Catherine Bell. Abby Beveridge. Georgia Bland. Elliot Bowden. Devon Boyle. Olivia Bruce. Gregor Brunton. Lucy Brunton. Ellen Berger. Neve Burns. Leah Campbell. Amy Carstairs. Ryan Chalmers. Neve Cleland. Tyree Collins. Jodie Connor. Megan Cowie. Evan Dayton. Jessica Edmonds Harvey. Laura Edney. Ailey Fleming. Daisy Gilroy. Laura Given. Lauren Graham. Phoebe Griffiths. Emma Gwynn. Zaina Hamid. Kyle Harris. Shannon Harvey. Katie Henry. Abby Hoskin. Amy Holdsworth. Ian Humphrey. Amber Ireland. Olivia Ireland. Emma Jack. Amy Kazmarzak. Erin Kelly. Maxine Kinnaird. Argyrios Kotopas. Jessica Kyle. Abby Lanigan. Jennifer Loudon. Alana Lyon. Marvin McCauley. Megan McDonald. Brogan McLeod. Niamh Mon. Ella Marshall. Sarah Marshall. Zoe Martin. Chloe Masterton. Alana McBride. Kyle McBroom. Lucy McCormack. Laurel McCulloch. Sarah McDonald. Rebecca McCulloch. Anna McGillivray. Laura McLaughlin. Niamh McClay. Charlie McPhee. Leah McRobbie. Morgan Miller. Sandra Morale Sabater. Stephen Mullen. Eve Morass. Sarah Miles. Katie O'Rourke. Isla O'Sullivan. Sinead Owen. Abby Owens. Hannah Patterson. Chloe Rignace. Freya Riley. Lauren Robertson. Colby Kate Ross. Rachel Ross. Sophie Scott. Gary Simpson. Lawrence Lawrence. Carmen Snedden. Sarah Steedman. Lucy Stevenson. Orla Stevenson. Victoria Stevenson. Amy Stewart. Gina Stewart. Molly Stott. Jamie Sutherland. Louise Swanston. Erin Tansey. Charlotte Temple. Dana Thames. Carly Tom. Natalie Thompson. Kirsty Turner. Hannah Beth Verco. Rebecca Walker. Chloe Watt. Graham Welsh. Zoe Wilkie. Molly Wise. Natasha Wright. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology, Manuel Ambra. Jodie Appleby. Lena Asherman. Zara Aziz. Constantine Bohem. Anna Bredon. Louis Corliss. Catherine Doherty. Benjamin Flinta. Georgia Gaspari. Marta Gianarelli. Emma Gummerson. Ashton Howarth. Kirsty Hughes. Vera Kartunen. Murren Lees. Rebecca Lightower. Ellie Logie. Lara McFerrin. Michael Morney. James Murray. Saria Pergolesi. Violet Persio. Una Puro. Caitlin Richardson. Sophie Roberts. Julie Roeder. Courtney Shaw. Tracy Silva. Michaela Sinclair Bendel. Amy Thompson. Lavinia Valeri. Sabine Volger. Cheryl Weir. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Paige Bryce. Vera Johansson. Jessica Schumark. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology and Sociology, Samantha Adam. Emily Beaton. Ellie Birchall. Erin Clark. Eleni Dumbeck. Sophie Forsyth. Mia Foster. Damien Gordon. Holly Greenhill. Nicole Harkness. Abigail Johnson. Daniel Lloyd. Kenneth McDougall. Miłosz Matis Wadurski. Mary McLaughlin. Isla McLean. Erin O'Neill. Sarah Perotta. Anna Rossi. Kirsty Sutherland. Ellie Swan. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Sociology, Courtney Garton. Tayanana Masango. Tasnia Mia. Olivia Mumford. Jennifer Strachan. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Public Sociology, Sina Bathgate. Monica Trapowska. Chloe Duffy. Alex Fegan. Claire Hunter. Luca Jadi. Hannah Johnston. Anna Kubaka. Segun Latona. David Luhanga. Amber Maywood. Olivia Morris Machiochia. Caroline Wadon. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Public Sociology, Megan Clancy. Benita Iradukunda. Phoebe Peacock. Leslie Struggles. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Mary Johnson. Chancellor, a further 87 candidates are presented for awards in absentia.
Chancellor, in the name and on behalf of Senate, I have the honour to present for the award of degree of Master of Science in Advanced Clinical Practice, Jennifer Aitken. Maria Walton. Natalie Watson. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Clinical Practice, Frances Bailey. Patricia Martin. Nicole Spence. Simon Urmi. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Cognitive Behavioural Therapy, Catherine Beck. Christina Buse. Gillian Kidd. Carol McAleeney. Anna Webster. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Mad Studies, Jessie Bailey. Karzina Sadaji. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Person-Centred Practice, Megan Armstrong. Laura Ingalls. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Person-Centred Practice, Advanced Forensic Practice, Callum Adams. Gillian Curry. Catherine McLeod. Wendy Mitchell. Paul Rusk. Tammy Saltern. Craig Strang. Lisa White. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Person-Centred Practice, Advancing Care Home Practice, Victoria Hemmings. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Person-Centred Practice, District Nursing, Sarah Brownlee. Rachel Elliott. Sarah Hope. Christopher Horton. Joanna Linton. Madeline Norris. Naomi Snitch. Natasha Wilson. For the award of postgraduate diploma in person-centred practice, health visiting, Kim Brodie. Rachel Clark. Emma Cook. Morven Daniel. Gemma Fairbairn. Eve Flockhart. Jennifer Greenaway. Miriam Howarth. Joanne Kinnell. Carol Miller. Isabel Milne. Laura Newbury. Fiona Patterson. Nicola Petit. Alison Todd. Nicole Worth. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Person-Centred Practice, Palliative Care, Ashley Wilson. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Person-Centred Practice, Public Health and Wellbeing, Gome Bona Idolo. Aveen Walsh. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Person-Centred Practice, School Nursing, Melanie Shiprasova. Emma Hay. Amy Harriet. Joanne Jenkins. Bethany Johnson. Sonia Nairn. Amy Rogerson. Louise Stephen. Angela Warren Harris. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Professional and Higher Education, Lisa Luhanga. Ruth Patterson. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Professional and Higher Education, Linda Anderson. Suzanne Chalmers. Jenny Garner. Ailey Hunter. Louise Johnston. Debbie Candell. Angela Martin. Anne-Marie O'Donnell. Michelle Welsh. Michelle Young. For the award of postgraduate certificate, Gloria Okika. Gillian Reid. For the award of Graduate Diploma in Integrated Community Nursing, Alison Anderson. Erin Banks. Elma Clifton-Sprigg. Fiona Cool. Jessica Hodgson. Kim Mackenzie. Laura Mitchell. Barbara Moe. Eunice Morgan. Beverly Robertson. Donna Robertson. Jenna Skeen. Jennifer Wallace. For the award of degree of Master of Nursing, Amanda Jardalin McBride. Annie Bryden Burke. Ariane Davey. Kirsty Frame. Emily Fraser. Fiona MacDonald. Jacqueline McInerney. Emma Newell. Joy Obi. Maria Onyata Parela. Christine Park. Sinead Phillips. Flora Stark Simpson. Hannah Sutherland. Elsa Timony. Jennifer Underwood. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Claire Ahern. Terry Allen. Katie Allison. Hazel Bennett. Sky Brown. Donna Kearney. Lindsay Campbell. Sophie Caprani. Even Carr. Emma Cleary, Bronwyn Kaur, Chloe Fall, Kiara Floody, Lauren Frayne, Sharon Gubadia, Anna Hayes, Olivia Henry, Madeleine Hogbin, Nisha Hughes, Don Kane, Aisha Kanu, Chloe Callaghan, Rebecca Kingsland, Emma Livingston, Rebecca Loney, Paulina Luengo, Kiara Madigan, Anna Margie, Shannon McNamee, Rona Morris, Claire Nally, Sarah O'Connell, Christina Papazuluglu, Caitlin Quinn, Isla Ramsey, Sarah Robertson, Molly Scally, Karen Thompson, Nicole Thompson, Olivia Tui, Lee Twamley, Sharon Walsh, for the award of Graduate Certificate in Palliative Care, Lynn Douglas, Ashley McNeish, Leah Sanderson, Sabira Sheikh, for the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Paramedic Science, Brogan Anderson, Ewan Bailey, Sarah Bassage, Millie Beveridge, Hannah Carroll, John Clark, Erin Cleland, Beth Clinkscales, Kirsty Clooney, Chloe Connor, Richard Davies, Kira Dibben. Laura Dixon. Catherine Dunlop. Lucy Edmondson. Millie Fox. Alice Frances Freeman. Caitlin Fraser. Ailey Galloway. Kirsten Gilchrist. Rebecca Hinton. Megan Holloman. Raluca Manda. Chloe Martin. Cameron Mather. Hannah McIndoe. India McKenzie. Samuel McLean. Nina McLeod. Shona McLaughlin. Mia Millward. Sian Neild. Erin Ogilvie. Amy O'Neill. Ronwyn Patterson. Emily Ray. Jamie Rose. Hannah Russell. Callum Simpson. Hannah Smith. Harry Soulsby. Laura Speak. Julia Stevenson. Justin Tate. Eva Wilson. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Health Studies, Anna Dobley. Alina McGonigal. Chancellor, a further 168 candidates are presented for awards and abstention. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of degrees, diplomas and certificates.
Chancellor, honorary graduates, colleagues, and all family members, guests, and supporters gathered here today. To you, our graduates, my heartfelt congratulations. This is a day to remember always. To our honorary graduate, many congratulations to you too for all you have achieved. It means a great deal to have you join us for this celebration as part of our QMU community. And also, if I could thank in absentia Juliet Robertson for a marvelous recorded contribution and for the ceremony we took at the university. To all the families, friends, and supporters here today, enjoy the occasion. You are very much part of it. It will stay with you as a special memory for many, many years. For the university and all the staff who have helped and encouraged you through a journey of learning, discovery, and growth, your contribution has been immense, and I'm privileged to lead such a talented and committed group of colleagues you see here and behind me. So, we come together today to celebrate achievement, particularly that of our wonderful graduates. You have shown resilience, adaptability, determination, resourcefulness, and consideration for each other. We are immensely proud, not just of what you have achieved, but of how you have achieved it. We understand well the impact of the pandemic on both your time at university and at school or college before that in terms of disrupted learning, the economic impact, and indeed the limitations placed on society as a whole. So when we talk about resilience and adaptability, we mean that literally. No other generation of students has, in recent times, had to deal with the scale of challenge you have had to deal with, but deal with it you have. And that experience, though not asked for and certainly unwanted, will stand you in good stead as you navigate life's journey. When I referenced the way you've approached university, I had in mind in particular how you, the class of 2024, have supported each other as well as showing the drive and determination necessary to succeed in your studies. That approach resonates with our values and with our belief at Queen Margaret University in the importance of both the individual and the community. As we consider the challenges facing society, locally, nationally, globally, we must also consider how they might be tackled. And of course, investment in science, technology, and infrastructure will play an important part. And we believe you have acquired the knowledge and understanding necessary to take advantage of that. But it is people, most probably working in teams and collaborating across networks, who remain fundamental to discovering, developing, and implementing the solutions to those challenges. And you, our graduates, I believe, will be among those people. Indeed, with your skills, your knowledge, your creativity, and your adaptability, we hope and indeed we expect you to become leaders, locally, regionally, nationally, and for some of you, internationally. My advice to you is to think less about leadership in terms of status and more in terms of the contribution you can make as an individual, and at the same time in helping to bring out the best in others. In my experience, leaders are found in all walks of life and in all parts of society. And the most successful societies are full of leaders, starting with the communities that underpin them. So I believe that the qualities you possess will be valued more than ever. And I say that with all the more conviction in these days when AI and machine learning is very much on our minds. For all the many advantages it offers, because AI lacks the ability to understand human emotions, to build relationships, and to solve problems creatively. But to make an obvious, but I think rather important point, the world is full of people. So whatever the advances in technology, we need people with attributes around communication, critical thinking, collaboration, problem solving, teamwork, adaptability, and as well, of course, as emotional intelligence. For me, leadership is using the right combination of those attributes alongside technology in the appropriate circumstances and with a generosity of spirit that values others' success alongside your own. Your time at university has been a journey of learning and discovery about life and relationships. It has, of course, been an intellectual process, gaining knowledge and understanding through the curiosity and discovery which remain at the heart of a university education. But that education has also enabled you to acquire and hone new skills, perhaps even more than you appreciate. More than anything, it has been about you as the whole person, about who you are and what you stand for, and what you can achieve and what matters. Beyond knowledge and skills, excuse me. I hope your time at Queen Margaret has helped you reflect on the importance and integrity of compassion. About valuing yourself, your friends, your family, and communities you are part of. Just that it is my conviction that your skills will remain highly relevant even as technology advances. So I urge you not to lose sight of the importance of these personal qualities. Be confident in their importance and in your role in nurturing and advancing them. When I look back at my own time as an undergraduate, some 40 years ago now, that understanding of relationships, of how to learn and apply knowledge, has stayed with me and remains the foundation on which I base my leadership. And fundamental to learning is how we respond to mistakes and setbacks. I can assure you of one thing, and that is that you will make mistakes. You may indeed have made some already. I have made plenty and continue to do so despite my best efforts. The point is not to despair, but to reflect and to go again, but with the benefit of the wisdom which true reflection gives you. Our focus on both the whole person and society is what essentially drives and motivates Queen Margaret University. We're proud to be a modern university, broad in outlook and inclusive, and I hope open to new ways of doing things, while respecting our long heritage dating back to 1875, when the Edinburgh School of Cookery was founded, with the purpose of improving the health of working class people and providing professional opportunities for women. Though today's university is a very different institution, it pays to remember our origins and what motivated those pioneering women, Louisa Stevenson and Christian Guthrie Wright, who set out on that journey with conviction nearly 150 years ago. In saying that, it's also important to recognize recent developments at Queen Margaret and to understand our ambition that manifests itself in many ways. We are a university founded on partnership, and we are proud to have collaborative partnerships, both internationally with other universities and indeed with colleges across Scotland. Those collaborations support our commitment to widening access to higher education, providing alternative routes by which students can gain a degree from Queen Margaret, both locally and globally. Now, as you've seen, we have students this afternoon graduating from the Division of Psychology, Sociology and Education, and from the Division of Nursing and Paramedic Science. And I would just like to pick out a few highlights of some of the achievements in those areas. For Psychology, Sociology and Education, we have, since September 2019, expanded our provision by developing education programs. And this year we celebrate the graduation of the second cohort of BA Education Studies and BA Education Studies primary students, alongside our PGDE students who, in addition to home economics, will for the first time graduate with specialisms in business education and religious, moral and philosophical studies. We also celebrate the graduation of students across the fields of psychology and sociology. At the heart of our undergraduate and postgraduate programs across psychology, sociology and education is an understanding of the importance of using an evidence-based and social justice-orientated perspective to drive real, robust and lasting change. Students whose engagement in the Outdoor Learning Hub has helped inspire creation of outdoor learning. And as you saw from our video there with Juliet, and for those of you who are coming back to campus after, please visit our outdoor wee forest and the house in the university grounds. And for nursing and paramedic science, we have this year the Postgraduate Certificate of Advanced Forensic Practice, and it's the first cohort of advanced nurse practitioners working specifically in custody settings who are graduating this year. The program began at QMU in 2021 to support the development of advanced forensic practitioners who, as NMC registered nurses and midwives, are working in areas such as custody and sexual assault referral centres. And it's the first in Scotland and the UK to take a person-centred, trauma-informed approach. Our partnership with Age Scotland and the virtual reality empathy platform has led to the development of a virtual reality learning resource called Paramedic, which is transforming how paramedic students will learn how to safely manage childbirth in out-of-hospital community settings. And we're forever grateful for the ongoing support from our donor for our Lydia osteoporosis work. And this year, the funding allowed us to host a conference aimed at raising the awareness of osteoporosis amongst the public and healthcare professionals, with a keep moving and good nutrition being key preventative messages. Now, these are just a few highlights. The achievements have been legion. And whatever you've studied at Queen Margaret University, we celebrate and respect what you have achieved. In doing so, we also acknowledge that your journey does not end here. In many ways, it is just the beginning, certainly the next chapter of your lives. I spoke earlier about the importance of leadership in the widest sense, and I'm confident that every one of you will go on to make a positive difference. As the Chancellor said, be open to new ideas. Be confident, but humble enough to learn from others and from your own experience. Draw on the determination and resolve you have shown throughout your time at QMU. And please do not forget the importance and value of kindness. It is a potent thing, especially in concert with confidence and ambition and determination. Please do keep in touch. We mean it when we say that QMU is a community. You are now part of our extended family, and we would love to hear about your life's adventure. Now, I have one last but important thing to ask our graduates today. I said earlier how much we recognize the vital role of family and friends that they've played in enabling to get where you are today. Could I therefore ask all our graduates, if you are able, to stand up, to turn and face your family, friends, and supporters, and to give them a huge round of applause and a big cheer. We sincerely thank you for all you've done. Our graduates' success is your success. So finally, may I offer once again my congratulations. And may I also say a special thank you to all my colleagues who have worked so hard to make today such a special occasion. Now, that would normally be the end of the ceremony. There's just one final thing I want to do. As you heard reference earlier from the Chair of Court, and indeed from Prue herself, this is her last graduation ceremony. She's brilliantly staying on to be our Chancellor for the rest of the year, but this will be the last ceremony, and we couldn't let that pass. Prue is a woman of many parts. She's a chef, an entrepreneur, a business person, a board member, charity worker, author, and of course, a TV personality. But more than that, she's taken her own advice. I've got to know Prue over the years, and she is very interested in things, and she's also very interesting, if I may say so. She's kind, she's funny, she's generous, and she's plain speaking, and that may not surprise you from what you've seen of her. Prue, you've been a brilliant support to the university through good times like today and difficult times like the pandemic. I remember during those really difficult days, you used to send us little video clips which we could send out to people just to encourage us all to keep it up, and that was hugely appreciated. You've been a great support to me personally, with wisdom, advice, and encouragement. And indeed, as the person I think who represents Queen Margaret University to the world, you embody it, both in who you are and how you carry yourself. We're delighted that you're going to remain our Chancellor for the rest of the year, but as this is your last graduation, we wanted to thank you publicly and just to give you a very small token of our appreciation. Just as graduates will always be part of our family, Prue, you will always be a very special part of the history and the future of Queen Margaret University. Thank you very much indeed. And now, would you please be upstanding for the academic procession?